Redshirt freshman Jake Schakel's first start as Eastern Washington's quarterback was supposed to end in glory. Instead, it ended in heartbreak. With the Eagles just 5 yards away from a go-ahead touchdown against second-ranked Montana, time was slipping away. 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6. Schakel hurried to the line, ready to spike the ball and stop the clock. But before he could, disaster struck. The snap hit his hands, slipped, and hit the turf. As the ball bounced loose, running back Kevin Allen dove to recover it, but it didn't matter. The clock kept running, and Eastern Washington had no timeouts left. The game ended right there, the Eagles stranded just short of one of the biggest upsets of the season. Montana's players poured onto the field, celebrating their 29-24 win, while Eastern Washington's sideline stood frozen, stunned by how close they had come. It was an ending that overshadowed what had been an incredible performance from Schakel in his debut. Starting in place of the injured Nate Bell, the redshirt freshman looked anything but inexperienced. The Puyallup, Washington native completed 43 of his 63 passes, a 68% completion rate, for 451 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. His passing total tied for the 20th most in Eastern Washington history, and his completions ranked 4th most ever in a single game for the program. Schakel's chemistry with his receivers was undeniable. Miles Williams caught 11 passes for 136 yards, while Cole Pruitt added 10 receptions for 133 yards and a touchdown. They kept the Eagles alive after a disastrous start that saw Montana storm ahead 22-0 in the first half. But Schakel refused to fold. He battled back, throwing with confidence and commanding the offense with poise far beyond his years. Even after a late interception and a turnover on downs in the fourth quarter, he came right back. With just over a minute left, he orchestrated an 11-play, 63-yard drive capped by a touchdown to pull Eastern Washington within 1 score. Then came one of the game's most dramatic moments, the onside kick. Kicker Soren McKee launched it perfectly, and somehow, he recovered his own kick. The sideline erupted. Suddenly, the impossible felt real. Schakel trotted back onto the field, ready to complete the comeback. He delivered strike after strike, pushing the Eagles all the way down to the Montana 5-yard line. The tension was electric. With seconds left, they called for a spike to stop the clock and set up one last play. Schakel stepped up, the crowd roaring, his heart pounding, and that's when the fumble happened. The ball slipped away, rolling on the turf as precious seconds disappeared. When the whistle blew and the scoreboard hit 0, the moment was gone. A heroic effort ended in agony. Schakel had thrown for nearly 500 yards and brought his team back from the dead, only to watch it vanish in a blink. For Montana, it was survival, a perfect 10-0 record intact and their championship hopes alive. For Eastern Washington, it was a lesson in heartbreak. A freshman quarterback had almost pulled off the impossible, but in the cruelest twist, one fumbled spike sealed their fate.